stressful and exciting and confusing all at the same time. But you just can't let the process overwhelm your good judgment. I'm Elise Glink with today's Real Estate Minute. A home seller recently wrote to ask me, should I continue making my monthly mortgage payment now that my home is listed for sale? The agent expects it to sell very quickly. Oy, this is one of those questions that makes me want to tear my hair out. Okay, so maybe your home will sell quickly. Maybe it'll even sell in 24 hours, like my friend Leo's house just did. And then again, it may not, even if your realtor bends over backwards to make it happen. And if you don't make your mortgage payments, or at the time that you're waiting for a buyer, right, your lender could put your house into foreclosure. And you could completely trash your credit history, not to mention losing out on the proceeds from selling. And you can imagine if that extends out and it takes you 2 years to sell, and now you've lost your home because you failed to pay your back taxes. So, in short, you've got to be sure to make your payments each and every month on time up until the month of closing. Now, once the closing date is set, you can decide whether to make your regular monthly payment or wait and arrange for the mortgage to be paid out of the closing proceeds. How do you decide that little thing? Well, it depends on when your mortgage payment is due. Most payments are due on the first of the month, although you typically have a 10 to 15-day grace period. If the closing is set for the 10th of the month or later, you should make your regular mortgage payment. Let me be super clear. I'm going to say it again. Make your regular mortgage payment. But if your closing falls within the first few days of the month, let's say on the 4th, it may make sense to pay the amount due out of the closing proceeds unless you're able to make your payment by the 25th of the previous month so the check has time to get to the lender, be deposited, and clear before closing. The thing that you don't want to have happen, which I've seen happen to so many people, is you don't want to get to the day of the closing or the day before the closing and then your attorney says to you, so did you make your regular payment? And you went, oh no, I was waiting for the closing, and not have that conversation ahead of time. It will change all of the closing documents. And once we get into the TILA RESPA era, and you can watch all the videos we've done about that, that may be enough to send your loan back where you need another 3-day period where they're going to disclose things to you, and it could change the lender disclosures and it could make things a real nightmare. So what you want to do is be super clear up front, right when you're setting the closing date with the lender. Make sure everybody knows when you're going to make that last mortgage payment, and then that can be factored in. Remember, if you overpay, you'll get money back, and that's a good thing too. I'm Elise Glink. If you've got a question about buying real estate, you can send it to me at questions@thinklink.com or via Twitter @Glink. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.